And see your faces. I'm Patricia Hart. I'm the Developmental Senior Minister of the First Unitarian Universalist Society in Burlington, right on the top of Church Street.
Welcome. Greetings to all of you. Sorry. I'm Rabbi Amy Small from Ohavi Zedek Synagogue here in Burlington. We're so glad that you're able to join us, those of you joining us virtually, those of you braving the cold and helping us to feel like we're not alone.
We are here to talk to you of hope. This is a favorite of mine, by Jan Richardson. On this strange path of grief, she writes, I have found hope to be a curiously stubborn creature. It is persistent. It visits when I least expect it. It shows up when I haven't been looking for it. Even when it seems like hope should be a stranger, there is something deeply familiar about it. If I open my eyes to it, I know its face, even when I do not know where it is leading me. Though hope may sometimes seem like a luxury, frivolous, groundless, insubstantial, it is precisely the opposite. Hope is elemental. It is made of some of the strongest stuff in the universe. It endures. Hope does not depend on our mood, our disposition, our desire. Hope does not wait until we are ready for it, until we have prepared ourselves for its arrival. It doesn't hold itself apart from us until we have worked through the worst of our sorrow, our anger, our fear. This is precisely where hope seeks us out, standing with us in the midst of what most weighs us down. Hope has work for us to do. It asks us to resist going numb when the world within us or beyond us is falling apart. In the height of despair, in the deepest darkness, hope calls us to open our hearts, our eyes, our hands, that we might engage the world when it breaks our hearts. Hope goes with us, step by step, providing the sustenance we most need. Hope, writes W. Paul Jones in Trumpet at Full Moon, is the simple trust that God has not forgotten the recipe for manna.
This is an adapted version of a prayer of hope during this pandemic, written by Rabbi Naomi Levy. Its theme has been about the pandemic. That is, I've been reciting this prayer for all these months that we've been at home, and I have adapted it to include the unique prayer of hope for this evening. We are frightened, God, worried for our loved ones, worried for our world, helpless and confused. We turn to you seeking hope, faith, and comfort. Teach us, God, to turn our panic into patience and our fear into acts of kindness and support. Our strong must look out for our weak. Our young must take care of our old. Help each one of us to do our part to heal our communities and our world. Send strength and courage to the doctors and nurses in the front lines of this pandemic battle. Fortify them with the full force of your healing powers. Send wisdom and insight to the scientists working day and night across the world to discover healing treatments. Bless their efforts, God. Fill our leaders with the wisdom and the courage to choose wisely and to act quickly. Help us, God, to see that we are one world, one people. We will rise above this difficult time together. We will rise above hatred and discord on this election eve. Send us patience and strength during this election to refrain from judgment, to open our hearts to one another. Help us, God, to look past our divisions. Guide us with light and hope. Send us health, God. Enrich us with hope. Watch over us and grace us with your love. Bless us with your healing light. Hear us, God. Heal us, God. Amen.